Hello and welcome back to another Paul's Halls. My name is Paul and this is my hall. This is the Selbyville Public Library's unboxing of books that we got for our amazing patrons that gave a great amount of money for Do More 24. You all are fantastic. We appreciate you so much. We have a lot going on at the Selbyville Public Library. Make sure you check out our event calendar to see what programs are happening. Also, we will be closed on March the 29th and March the 30th. And while I am filming this, today is the first day of spring, so that is exciting. Now, let's get into the book haul and see which books we have today. Our first box has large print titles in it. So the first book we have today is large print. This is a new book from Stephen Hunter. There are 3 novellas in this, 3 short novels. It's called Front Sight. So Stephen Hunter writes 3 different swagger individuals that are all related. One story in here is about Charles Swagger, who is trying to stop a drug ring. Another is about Earl Swagger investigating a bank robbery. And the third one is about Bob Lee Swagger and his obstacles that he is facing when he comes home from Vietnam. This is a great way to try Stephen Hunter's books out to see if you would enjoy his other novels. Next, we have The Last Close Call. This one's from Laura Griffin. Forensic genealogist Roland Healy and Detective Jack Bruner use Rowan's groundbreaking DNA research and genealogy skills to zero in on a ruthless killer that has been evading the law for many years. That one is The Last Close Call from Laura Griffin. Next, we got a large print copy of The Women from Kristen Hanna. I would recommend, if you're wanting to read The Women by Hanna, you should put this large print copy on hold as well. And once again, this is about women serving during Vietnam in the Army Nurse Corps. The last large print book is from Sarah Ackerman. This one is called The Uncharted Flight of Olivia West. And this one is a historical novel about a woman who inherits a piece of land. And on that land, there are clues to a tragic aviation tragedy about a fearless young pilot in 1927 who defied all the odds when she became one of the first women to try to cross the Pacific, even though people didn't want her to do it. A great story where it's being told in the present and also the past. It's called The Uncharted Flight of Olivia West from Sarah Ackerman. Okay, now on to this box. All right, in this box we have some kids books, one young adult book, and some adult books. Let's start with the kids books first. We have a new Pete the Cat book. This one is called Wacky Taco Tuesday from Kimberly and James Dean. Pete the Cat loves tacos, but the taqueria is closed. So Pete, his friends, and family, they all decide to make tacos on their own. And they also kind of experiment with different ingredients like jelly beans and marshmallow fluff. We have Rainbow Saurus from Steve Antony. A family is on search for the Rainbow Saurus. Along the way, they find a lot of different animals in crazy colors. This is a great book for children that are just learning their colors. Next, we have Luigi, the spider who wanted to be a kitten, from Michelle Knudsen and Kevin Hawkes. A very hairy spider named Luigi pretends to be a kitten and is cared for as a kitten. And he ends up living his best life pretending to be a king. Next, we have an I Can Read book. This is my first shared reading book, and it's called Fox versus Fox from Corey Taber. What I like about this is that there are two foxes, and they both say the same thing. They're different colors, so the parent takes one of the foxes, and the child takes the other fox. And the parent is reading the words with their child, and the child is then reading back to the parent saying the same thing, only they're the different colored fox. So it's a great way to be introduced to reading for very young children. Next, we have another volume of Arcade World. This one is Race to the Finish, where games come to life. In this one, the gamers are thrown into a world of racing, but when a mystery racer joins, can they still win? Next, we have a new book from Kate DiCamillo. This one is called Ferris. And Ferris is a girl that is just about to enter the 5th grade, and she's about to have a crazy summer filled with a ghost, a sister who wants to become an outlaw, an uncle that wants Ferris to spy on her aunt, and a raccoon that is trapped in their house. This is a hilarious story about family, community, and love. Our one young adult book this week is from Holly Black. This is The Prisoner's Throne. This is an Elfheim book. This is the second book in this duology, and it's an exciting, action-packed story that features an imprisoned prince, a vengeful queen, and a battle that will determine the future for everyone. I don't want to say too much about it because it is book number 2. We have book number 1 as well from Holly Black. Okay, now let's do the adult books. The first adult book is from Christina Henriquez. This one is called The Great Divide. This is a powerful historical novel that takes place in Panama as the Panama Canal is being built and all of the lives that are being impacted by this canal being built. Very interesting. I've never seen a fiction book like this set in Panama during the time that the Panama Canal is being built. It's a great idea. Next, we have a new cozy mystery from Laura Childs. This one is called Murder in the Tea Leaves. This is the newest installment of the Tea Shop Mystery Series starring Theodosia Browning as an amateur investigator has to prove that her best friend is innocent of murdering a director on the set of a movie. Once again, it's called Murder in the Tea Leaves from Laura Childs. Next book we have is from El Cosumano. This one is called Finley Donovan Rolls the Dice. Finley Donovan Rolls the Dice. Finley and Vero are going to Atlantic City to negotiate a deal with a loan shark dealer and to save Vero's childhood crush, Yavi. Unfortunately, Finley's ex-husband, Steven, and mother wants to go to Atlantic City as well. And Yavi's kidnapper reneges on the deal. This is a hilarious series for fans of Janet Ivanovich. Make sure you check some of these out. This one is from El Cosumano. It's called Finley Donovan Rolls the Dice. The other books are Finley Donovan is Killing It, Finley Donovan Knocks Him Dead, Finley Donovan Jumps the Gun. So I think this is the 4th one in the series. Next, we have a new book from Tanya French, a fantastic mystery writer that is amazing. This one is called The Hunter. Cal Hooper is moving to the Irish countryside, which must be nice, after a long career with the Chicago Police Department. He meets a woman there in Ireland named Lena, and her half-feral teenager, Trey Reddy. He helps Trey quite a bit, but when Trey's biological father appears and a group of individuals are trying to search for gold, things get a little bit complicated when somebody turns up dead. Next, we have a new book from Lisa Unger, The New Couple in 5B. Rosie and Chad inherit a luxury apartment in Windermere, New York City. Rosie suspects that there's a lot more to Windermere than meets the eye. There have been many crimes committed there. There are cameras everywhere. The doorman is always around. Then one of the neighbors turn up dead. Ooh. Next, we have a new Brandon Sanderson fantasy novel. This one is called The Sunlit Man. This is a Cosmere novel. Nomad has been on the run from the Night Brigade, but he's able to escape them by hopping different worlds. But now he is stuck on a planet called Canticle, and he is stuck between two warring factions, and he must choose who to side with while still being chased by the Night Brigade. This is The Sunlit Man, an epic fantasy book from Brandon Sanderson. And the last book for today is from Danielle Steele. It is called Never Too Late. A recently widowed woman moves to New York from San Francisco for a fresh start. Now, a new life, her adult daughters nearby, and a new neighbor named Sam opens up new possibilities for this woman. All right, Danielle Steele, Never Too Late. Never too late to fall in love. All right, those are all of today's books. I hope you enjoyed today's book haul. If there's anything here that you would like to place on hold, please do so. Make sure you stop by the library, check out a few books, come to our programs, because the best way to support your local library is to use your local library. Thank you for watching. I will see you all next time.